Hello, I'm Professor Sam Twisselton from Sheffield Hallam University and also Deputy Chair of Doncaster Opportunity Area, and I'm really pleased on behalf of the Opportunity Area to congratulate you on the fantastic achievement that you have succeeded in the Doncaster Reading Miles Challenge. I love reading, I've always loved reading. When I was young, I really enjoyed being able to kind of escape to imaginary worlds. That idea that you can be sitting in your bedroom, but actually, you're on a planet many miles away in a place that's never been dreamt of. And it has that ability to give you that sense of going somewhere different and getting out of yourself. It's also incredibly important to the rest of your education and the rest of your life. So fantastic achievement here. Have a great graduation day and feel really proud of your well-earned certificates. You should be very, very proud of yourselves.
Hi everyone! A massive congratulations from me for completing the Doncaster Reading Miles Challenge. Well done! You are now officially graduated from Doncaster Children's University. Well done everyone, and keep up the reading.
Hello everybody. Just wanted to say a really big well done for all of the reading that you've been doing and building up your reading miles to make your way around Doncaster. It's great to see so many of you graduate from the Children's University, and I'm really looking forward to see what your next challenge is. In the meantime, keep up that reading. Take care everybody.
Hello, Phil here from Doncaster Stories. Welcome to your Children's University graduation. So we hope you've enjoyed the Doncaster Reading Miles Challenge. You've reached the end and you've reached your graduation. Well done. So here are some of the mortarboard hats that you'll be making to help celebrate your graduation. This is what people wear when they graduate from university. And I'm here today to show you how to draw some famous book characters wearing those mortarboard hats. Okay, so if you're like me, you might be a big fan of the Mr. Men and the Little Miss. So the first character we're going to draw today is Mr. Tickle from the Mr. Men wearing his Children's University hat. Okay, I'm going to draw quite quickly, so you can pause the video if you like, if you need to catch up. All right, so here is Mr. Tickle wearing his Children's University graduation hat. Now, for the Mr. Men, they all have dots for eyes. So like oval shapes like this, okay? And they have kind of laughter lines either side. So a little line there and a little line there. They're not eyebrows, they're kind of at the side. Mr. Tickle, of course, he's got a big grin because he's a very cheeky character. So a couple of kind of U shapes there and there, and join them up with a curved line. All right. Now, we're going to draw the mouth here, but we're going to miss a bit out because his hand is going to be over his mouth because he's giggling. Okay. So it's this kind of shape down like this, miss a bit out there, and then carry it on up to that corner of the mouth. All right. Now let's draw his hand. All the Mr. Men only have 4 fingers. So here are his 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's just having a good old giggle. All right, and then you're going to draw his teeth coming down. So 1, 2, 3, and then avoid drawing over the hand. Behind the hand there is his downward lines for his teeth, and then one line going across to show where the teeth meet up there. Okay, so there's Mr. Tickle with his cheeky grin. Right, now we're going to draw the oval shape for his body. But again, we're going to miss out 2 bits, in fact, 4 bits for his arms and legs. All right. So starting about there, go round, down, miss out a bit there for his arm, down here like this, miss out a bit there for his leg, and a bit there for his other leg. And then I tell you what, we're going to leave all that free for when we draw his arm, because it might be curling around this way and the other, because he has very long arms, of course, because he's really good at tickling. All right, so this arm we're going to draw a wavy line. It can even go off the page like that. Okay, then another one that follows that round like this. Yeah, it can come back onto the page here. Really, it can be going wherever you want. All right, and then he has his 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers coming back like this. This arm we're going to take from its hand. Again, it can go off the page. Follow the line round. All right. And then it's going to come back on here, curl around and around and around. It's going to go back to his body there. All right. So this is where you kind of join it up with the body. Follow the line around like this. And then you can fill in those gaps. There we go. Cheeky Mr. Tickle. Now his legs are just very simple. 2 lines coming down and then his foot sticking out the end like that. So 2 legs coming down and then his foot on the end like that. Really simple shapes. Okay, so there's Mr. Tickle, but what's missing, of course, is his Children's University graduation hat. This is very, very simple. You just draw a line like this, 2 lines coming down like this, and then join them up, okay? With the Mr. Men, when they're laughing and giggling, their hats often just float up in the air or bounce up in the air. So there's his hat, and you colour that in black. For Mr. Tickle's graduation hat, all right? And then you have the little tassel that comes off. So you can just draw that. That might be in different colours, like this, okay? So there's the Mr. Tickle graduation hat, and often you can just draw a little shadow under his feet just to show that he's stood there. Brilliant. So there's Mr. Tickle. Which character are we going to do next? Let's have a look. You might be a fan of the Tom Gates books. Loads of kids like these. They're really fun, really good books by Liz Pichon. Let's draw Tom Gates graduating from Children's University. Okay, again, he has a very simple shape for a head. So it's just a circle like this. And he has dots for eyes as well. So they're quite far apart. 1 eye, 2 eyes. A little U shape for a nose. He has some eyebrows, top of his head like this. And then his mouth is a bit like a banana shape. All right, like that. Like a banana split. His ears stick out the sides. 1, 2. And a great way to draw Tom Gates, make sure you get him right, is to get his hair right. All right, a very distinctive hair. You go up to the top of his head with a straight line, across like this, and then he has 1, 2, 3 zigzags going down like that. And that bit is black. All right. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's draw his graduation hat on straight away. He's got a nice flat top to his head. So 2 lines going up, that line across. This time, the more old-fashioned mortarboards had a tassel coming off here with a bit there, and then colour that in black as well. So there he is, graduating from Children's University. He's finished his Doncaster reading miles. Brilliant. Now let's draw part of his body. He wears a shirt under a jumper. So he has 2 bits, it's the, what do you call it, the collar of his shirt coming out there. 2 bits like this. Okay, he can be waving to us. He's got a jumper on, so you go like that. And he does have 5 fingers, like a normal person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His jumper's going to come down like this and like this. This arm can just be dangling at the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, across here for his jumper. And let's just draw his legs coming down like that. I'm not going to draw his feet, but let's just draw his trousers coming down like that and off the page there. Okay, so that's Tom Gates. And of course, Tom Gates also famous for doodles and squiggles and good bubble writing. So you could write his name in bubble writing here just to hide where his feet should be. Tom Gates. And then you go around this with some lines like this for the Tom Gates kind of logo that you get on all the books. Okay, and then Tom Gates again is famous for doodles, so you can draw some star shapes, kind of half moons, all kinds of different patterns and shapes coming off from the side. Okay, so Tom Gates graduating from Children's University. Brilliant.